Welcome back, I'm Epokk and today I've got something new to talk about. A while back Monomi actually mentioned the willingness to release cosmetic DLC for Slime Rancher, and today they released quite a bit of information on that. So let's talk about that. But a quick advertisement, now I follow the developers of Monomi quite closely, so if you want to stay updated on the game's progress, consider subscribing. I also published last week a video that covered everything we know about the upcoming expansion called Victor's Workshop, so be sure to check that out. But alright, let's talk about the upcoming cosmetic DLC called the Secret Style Pack. First of all, it will come out on the 18th of June for PC. This will be definitely the release date for Steam users, but I'm not sure for the people who bought it through the Epic Games Store or gotten it with one of their free game actions. But since I haven't seen any DLC on the Epic Games Store yet, I wouldn't be so sure on it being available on the 18th of June for Epic Games Store users. Also on the official site they write next to the Epic Games Store logo, coming soon. So they wrote the same thing next to the Xbox and PlayStation logo, so there is no confirmed release date for console users yet. And just on a side note about the delayed Epic Games Store release, I believe this will rather be an issue because of the laid back development of the Epic Games Store than Monomi being responsible for this in any way. So the DLC itself will contain a new skin for every in-game slime kind, but this will not affect their gameplay in any way. They will still eat the same food types, they will produce the same types of plort, and in-game it will just be branded as a new type of 7Z tag from the club, and you will be able to find every skin through a hidden treasure pot. And once you unlock the slime secret style, you will be able to restyle every slime of that type on your range, but also in the far range. So you will effectively give the new skin to all slimes in the game. So let's talk about the different kinds of skins they'll introduce, and not all of them have been released yet. A lot of them float around on the social media of different members of Monomi, but I've collected as many as I could so far. These are all I could find. But don't forget they also have updated the Largo sizes, so when they actually are combined they will also have new skins. So let's start with the first one, the sparkly, glittery and glamorous pink slime. The pink slime hasn't changed that much, but it has gotten this, flow inside. There are some stars inside it. It's nice, but it's still, kinda nothing special. But the other ones are more distinct in their changes. For example, the rock slime has become heavy metal. Years of rolling polished this rock slime, and you see that it is quite, completely silver now. So yeah, this is only a drawing, but I also have a Largo size coming up. Next you have the tiger. This is gonna be the wilder tabby slime. The tabby slime has just been recolored with the black and orange spots. It's really nice. This is one of my favorite personally, the angelic, and this is gonna be the most beautiful and radiant phosphor slime. It is, I like it actually. It's kind of looks like pink slimes with wings right now because they're pink, but I still really like them. They are very, I think they're gonna be really nice to see at night. Then we have the radiant, that's gonna be an extremely radical red slime. He hasn't changed that much, I assume. But this is only a drawing, so we can't know for sure, but he has an inner glow now also. The arcane is going to be a magical boom slime, and as you can see, yes, the cracks he normally has have been changed by these more, magical drawings on him, and this color has been changed to some kind of purple. And then we have the royal jelly. That is still going to be just as tasty as a honey slime. So yeah, this is going to be one of the most radical changes. The honey slime has been turned completely purple and has received a crown on his forehead. So yeah, it's kind of really weird, but I really like it also. And as you can see from the snabby slime, they have reskinned all the Largos also, so this has been quite a little bit of work for them. But yeah, it kind of looks good. And here you have also the rock slime and honey Largo combination, and you see, so the rock slime has actually, his spikes have been changed to gold, so it's really cool. Next we have an all-time favorite, and this is gonna be the lily pad. It might be a floating flower or it could be a puddle slime. I know the puddle slimes are one of the most popular ones in the community. I think a lot of people are gonna like these ones. Next we have the crystal slime. It's gonna be ruby red. Red gemstones decorate this crystal slime, so I assume the spikes on its head is gonna change, but we have no picture just yet. And same goes for the Cheshire, so be careful to round this tricky hunter slime. No picture just yet. Next we have the monochrome. Unlock a door to another dimension with this quantum slime, and it has been turned completely silver. Next we have the shattered. See what's under the protective shell of a mosaic slime. This is also one of my more favorite ones. They look really cool, and just with those floating glass pieces above it, it's really cool. Now the nebula, the intergalactic dervish slime, is one we don't have a really original color. We have it combined with a Largo and with a quantum, so I'm not really sure how it will look, but yeah, let's see. We'll see soon enough. I'm sure they will give us previews in the days to come, right before the patch launches, or the DLC launches rather. Next we have the nightshade. Now don't eat the flower on this tangled slime. Now I assume nightshade, well, I don't have a picture for this, but the nightshade actually is a flower that has like this deep purple and yellow, so I assume the flower on top of the tangled slime's head will change. Next we have the devilish. This is going to be a darker and more ghastly fire slime. So we had an angelic phosphor slimes, and of course they need to change the fire slime to demon, but actually the ghastly effect actually interests is more like in my last video I told you how I found proof that the tangle slime has been actually based on the Pokemon Bulbasaur, and I feel like they're doing the same thing. They even say ghastly in the description for the fire slime, so I assume they kind of combined it with the Pokemon Ghastly. Next we have, for the next ones we don't really have a lot of pictures. That's going to be the pre-gelastic and even earlier evolution of the saber slime. I'm really curious after that one because we don't have an original form for saber slimes. They always start as Largos, so yeah, kind of curious. Then we have the boomerang. That's going to be world's #1 quicksilver slime. The retro old school glitch slime. So yeah, this is one of the curious ones for me actually, because it really looks digital, so I assume it's going to be this little ghost with the plus and square or zero eyes. It hasn't been introduced yet, but they're already releasing skin for it. I'm not really sure if this actually means that they want to, release this DLC before or after the patch, because we don't have an exact release date for the Victor's Workshop just yet. They only said that it was gonna release this summer, so if they, might this just be an omen to just say like we're gonna release this cosmetic DLC after the patch, after the update? I don't think that's gonna be the case, but my head is theory crafting anyway. Then we have a gilded, an elegant and winged gold slime, and the guardian, a good fortune comes to those that see this lucky slime. Now honestly I'm really curious after these two, because I don't know about you, but I actually always miss lucky slimes and gold slimes. I don't really notice them always fast enough. Yeah, you do hear them, they have a sound effect, but I don't always notice them enough. So an elegant and winged gold slime may give it actually bigger wings, such like the phosphor slimes, and just help me out to see it a little bit better than I do now. But yeah, so that's all these slimes. All these slimes are gonna get a new skin and their larger forms. Also, I am looking forward to this. It's always going to be, it's also really fun to just find all the treasure pots. It's going to be a little bit of a community search, and I will make a video on where all these treasure pots are when the DLC comes out on June 18th. On Steam of course, and maybe Epic Game Store, and we'll also keep you up to date on that one. And yeah guys, that was it. Thanks for watching, and till next time. See ya!